This is HR round of the first doctors for the role of HR internship. My name is Priyanshu Maurya, and I have been told to answer around 22 questions as for the HR round. So I'll be doing the same in this video. So let's start with the first question. Tell me about yourself. My name is Priyanshu Maurya. I completed my graduation in the computer engineering in the year 2024 from the Atharva College of Engineering. I recently completed a 3 months internship in recruitment at Skillventry, where I worked on IT recruitment for the companies like Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and lot many. Alongside that, I have been passionate about technology and problem solving. One thing about me is that I really enjoy taking ownership of my work, whether it's sourcing the right candidate or delivering a project. I like working independently but also collaborating when it's needed. I, s- I, 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 outside of my work, I enjoy participating in different events, meetups, and in my spare time, for the physical activity, I play cricket. Overall, I would say I'm someone who is curious, adaptable, always looking for the challenging opportunities. Moving with the second question, what made you choose human in resource internship? Honestly, for me, it started with the curiosity about how companies actually find and build great teams. During my last internship in the recruitment, I got hands on experience in sourcing, screening, and coordinating for the IT roles. I realized HR isn't just about filling positions, it's about understanding people, matching them with the right opportunity, and creating a good experience for both the sides. I chose this internship because I see HR, especially recruitment, as a skill that's valuable in all kind of industry because it combines communication, problem solving, uh, problem solving, and in a startup like the right doctors, it also means taking ownership, thinking creatively, and sourcing talent and making an impact from the day one. For me, it's a chance to sharpen my recruitment skills, understand the business side of things for hiring, and learn how to find diamonds in the rough, as you mentioned in the JD. Okay, moving with the third question, have you completed any internship? If so, what did you learn from them? Yes, I have completed a 3 months internship in a recruitment where I worked with different clients like Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, hiring for IT roles. During that time, I learned how to write effective, clear, and engaging job description. Sourcing candidates from the different platforms such as Naukri, LinkedIn, and Shine. And I also learned how to screen resumes effectively to match both technical skills and cultural fit. I also learned importance of good candidate communication, keeping them updated and making sure process feels smooth. Another big takeaway for me was time management. When you are handling multiple roles and tight deadlines, you have to prioritize and stay organized. That really taught me how to work independently while still collaborating with the team when needed. Moving with the fourth question, why do you want to change your stream? Honestly, I wouldn't say it's like complete changing of my stream. It's more about expanding my skill set. My background in computer engineering gives me an edge in the solid understanding of technology and problem solving. And HR recruitment, especially in the tech roles, is an area that where that knowledge is actually useful. During my previous internship in the recruitment, I realized how I enjoy the process of connecting the right people to the right roles. It's a fast paced, people focused, and still has a lot of strategy involved, just like tech projects. So for me, it's not leaving my stream behind. It's applying what I know in a different but equally important way. In my okay, for the fifth question, what is your family background? In my family, there are a total of four members: my father, mother, sister, and me. My father is an electrician and he runs his own business and is doing for last 30 years. My mother is a housewife and last year my sister got married. So only one person who remains is I myself. So moving with the sixth question, why do you want to join us? What really excites me to join the right doctors is the combination of impact and independence. The idea of working in a lean startup where I can take full ownership of the HR function, experiment with the new ways to find talent, and directly see the result of my work is something I find very motivating. Plus, the culture you describe, where you hunt for diamonds in the rough and think outside the box, aligns perfectly with how I like to work. Please, so seventh question, please describe your 24-hour schedule of any regular normal day. On a regular day, I usually wake up around 8, then I take some time to get ready and have breakfast. Then I plan my day so I'm clear on my priorities. From the morning till early afternoon, I focus on most important and urgent work. R- right now, in my previous role, I used to like schedule the interview, follow up with the candidates, and learn the new technologies. In the afternoon, I used to focus on screening candidates' resume through different portals by applying a boolean search, and also do the calling in between to get further details from the candidate which are not mentioned on the resume, and also convince of the offer we are sharing. And then in the in the dude after the afternoon, I have my dinner around 8, and then after I watch TV, spend time with the family, and then go for sleep around 11. For eighth question, is this internship mandatory from the college? No. My college doesn't have any mandatory thing such as internship, but I choose to do them anyway because it I believe real world experience teaches you things that can't be learned from textbooks. For me, internships are a way to apply what I have learned, build practical skills, understand how the industry works. Ninth question: does your family or your college have any issues with the internship? No, that is means in fact my college and family encourages me to do internship because it will help me to grow in the career and have valuable skills which I can directly apply in the industry without any training. So 11th question: when are your college placements starting? My college placements have already been done last year, so there is nothing upcoming that would affect my availability. I'm fully free to focus on the this internship without any scheduling conflicts. So 12th question: will you be able to complete your internship duration? Yes, absolutely. I'm fully available for the entire internship duration, committed to see it through from start to finish. And I have this history where once I take the responsibility, I make sure I complete from the start to end. What are your hopes? 13th question: what are your hopes for this internship? My hopes for this internship is to get hands-on experience in managing end-to-end recruitment process in a real startup environment, like the first doctor. So, I want to sharpen my skills on sourcing, screening, and candidate engagement skills, and also learn how hiring decisions are made strategically. Most importantly, I hope to contribute real value to the team while learning as much as I can from the process. I can start. So next question: what will be your regular login times? I can log in by 10 a.m. and work throughout the day timing, and log out as per the organization's protocol. And I'm really flexible, and if there are any occasional changes or urgent needs, I can uh, change it accordingly. Coming to the 15th question: on which day of the week you will be taking your weekly off? I'm comfortable taking my weekly off on Sundays, but I'm flexible. If the team needs me on Sunday, I can take a week off on another day, or even in some cases don't take it even. So no problem in that. Okay, so 16th question: if something comes up, will you be able to manage your time here? Yes, why not? I'm good at managing my time and priorities. So even if something comes up out of the box, I can adjust my schedule and make sure my work here is not at all affected. I believe planning ahead and keeping clear communication is communication, so nothing falls through the cracks. So 17th question: how do you prioritize your work when you have multiple tasks to handle at once? When I have multiple tasks at once, I first look at the deadlines and the impact of each work. I like to start with the most urgent and important ones, then move to the less time sensitive work. I also break big tasks into smaller steps so I can track the progress, avoid feeling overwhelmed. How do you handle 18th question? How do you handle criticism? Can you share an example? Give an example of goal you didn't meet and how you handle it. For me, I see criticism as a feedback that helps me to grow. I try to listen openly and understand the perspective, then work on improving. For example, during my previous internship, my manager told me that I am I am more focused on technical skills section of the resume, and I should focus more on experience rather than technical. So I took that constructively and asked my manager for the tips. So she went through like a couple of resume screening, focusing entirely on the experience, and then after I practiced them, like in the few interviews, like few not few interviews, few in the few resumes, and the interview and the improvement was noticeable, and it actually helped me to shortlist better candidates. As for the goal I didn't meet, in one case, I had a target of closing five app positions in a month, but I was only able to make four because at the last moment, one candidate backed out. I informed my manager immediately and reworked on my sourcing strategy, and I learned that some things are out of control, and you can still recover if you respond quickly and adjust your way of working. Coming to the 19th question, how do you motivate yourself? I motivate myself by focusing on the bigger picture. Why am I doing the work in the first place? I remind myself that every small step I take will impact my long term goals. I also set short, achievable target during the day so that I can feel productive and engaged throughout the day. And honestly, I learning new things. So even challenges feel like opportunity to grow. Coming to the second last question, can you describe a time when understanding someone else's perspective help you to manage a situation at work? Sure, there was a time in my recruitment internship where a candidate was frustrated about a delay in the interview process. Instead of just telling them to wait, I took a moment to understand the perspective of the candidate. So I got to know by talking to the candidate that he is holding like multiple offers, and companies are telling him to join as early, so he cannot delay. So by putting myself in his shoe, I communicated more transparently by both candidate and the hiring team to speed up things up. The candidate updated regularly and keep the candidate updated regularly. This helped me to ease the candidate worries and ultimately kept them engaged in the process. This experience taught me empathy and clear communication can make a big difference in managing expectation and building trust. Coming to the final questions, what are your strengths and weaknesses? I would say my is strength is being very organized and disciplined. Whether it's managing multiple tasks during my internship or following a learning schedule, I make sure to plan ahead and stick to my commitments. I'm also a quick learner, which helps me to adapt to new tools or processes without losing time. As for the weakness, I can sometimes be a bit perfectionist, which means I spend extra time trying to make things just right. But I'm learning to balance quality with the efficiency, especially in the fast paced environment where speed matters. And I'm sorry, I thought that was the last question, but there is still one more question remaining. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself growing into the HR professional, I into a skilled HR professional. Ideally speaking, in recruitment or talent management with a fast-paced and innovative company. I want to be someone who not only finds the right people but also builds strong team that drives the real impact. Uh, at the same time, I plan to keep upgrading my technical knowledge and leadership skills so that uh, I can I can plan strategically and not just do the recruitment. Ultimately, I want to be in a role where I am trusted with the bigger responsibilities and can mentor others entering this field.